excited about that situation. I'm glad my role was in the astral realm, but yeah, Jesus fucking, well, he used to be a gymnast.
Yeah.
So
I think he said something about that.
he what do you call it when you climb up a roof or whatever? Or he went up the wall and
He was
and
like
shit?
an acrobat when he did it.
How did he get the wall? Just through?
He climbed up the power box thing to this other bar that was over there underneath that awning, and he grabbed the side and threw himself up. Then he jumps down and is like, hey,
He's got some
wires,
down.
this and that. I'm like, hey. He's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, because I didn't want to put him at risk, and his dog was down here. And then I turn around and I see on top of the buildings silhouettes of a sniper and shooter, or a sniper and a spotter behind a light. And it just turned on when that happened. I'm like, hey. He's like, what? I'm like, when I say go, I need you to run over there by that tree. He's like, why? I was like, just do it. And I was like, go. And I took off running, so he took off running.
Mm-hmm.
And when he got to the tree and I got behind the other tree, separate from him, I directed him to see where the light was coming from, and he confirmed that he seen two silhouettes within the light, which would have resembled a sniper and a spotter. And he's like, what are we going to do? I was like, there are guys. And I was like, we're in good hands. What I want you to do is I need you to go up there and cut those cords. Just like I did that one day.
Yeah, I thought he was like, what are you, an electrician doing shit? You know when he told me that?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, how'd you know which cords to cut shit? He's like, I just cut all of them.
Yeah, he cut every one of them. But the first day I met him, I cut the front cords. He was over there taking a piss, and I rushed up in the bushes. Huh. I was like, hi, I'm C. Majestic. I'm your close encounter specialist, and I cut the cord. And he's like, what? I'm like,
yeah,
I got this. I'll see you around. And I went to, do the parking lot. But he had a lot of questions, which I could understand, but he didn't know it was real until that moment in time when I showed him where the snipers were.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew he was in good hands. He went out there and he cut everything. The AC, freezer power, everything got cut. And that's when they really got mad, because we took their comfortableness. They were in the AC.
Yeah.
Now, after we did that, they were in there in a miserable hot room sweating. And because we were outside surrounding the building, the only thing they could do now is argue with each other and beat each other up. Because when you're in a hot room with other people,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
and they're getting angry too, there's going to be fights.
Yes.
So we put that psychological stress on them. And meanwhile, there was a team. I mean, it could have been a whole agency out there with us. We was lucky enough, though. Thank you guys for having the spotter and shooter, though.
Yeah.
That gave us the courage to keep going.
You know, it's crazy. My visuals when I was in Astral Realm was the same visuals as what he described when he got back from his mission.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a. That monkey goes up the building,
mm-hmm.
and I'm like sniping this freaking monkey to that Rampage game. It was the same description he gave me when he got back. I'm like, I just had those visuals when I was in the Astral Realm. It looked like freaking King Kong or Donkey Kong, whatever.
They kind of like you already knew.
Yeah, dude, I was already freaking in that area. And then you mentioned the snipers, and then climbing up the scaling wall and shit's the same freaking shit.
Yeah.
Except he was in 3D, I was in Astral.
Yeah, he didn't.